Welcome to Bauchi in Focus, your weekly roundup of events and engagement of Governor Bala Mohammed. I'm Ibrahim Ismail. From cultural celebrations and youth empowerment to national security and regional development, here is what made the headlines this week. Stay tuned. In the spirit of Eid al-Adha, Governor Bala Mohammed has donated over 15 million naira and several bulls to journalists, media unions and press-related associations across Bauchi State. The donation, presented by his special advisor on media and publicity, Comrade Mukhtar Gidado, reflects the governor's appreciation for the vital role journalists play in promoting transparency and driving development.
Let me first and foremost begin by thanking the Almighty God for His wisdom, for His mercies, and for sparing our lives to witness yet another this historic moment. Historic moment in the sense that in the next 3 days, inshallah, we'll be witnessing the Eid al-Kabir, that is in Hausa when they say Babban Sallah. And as tradition entails, and taking into cognizance that our mentor, our leader, our principal, the executive governor of Bauchi State, being one of us as a journalist, he always puts smiles to our faces, particularly at this festive mood during either Salah, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Kabir, or during Christmas. Big bulls that will be presented to the leaders of these media organizations and social media group and Kaura singers, for us to be able to celebrate Eid al-Kabir successfully and in a very happy manner and happy mood. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Bauchi State, appreciates our contribution to his administration. And this is even why whenever we approach him with any demand or any need from any journalist or any one of us or any organization that are media related, His Excellency usually don't hesitate in actually giving us approval. And so be it this time around, we have applied, and His Excellency graciously approved for the purchase of these six big bulls, and a token appreciation in terms of cash gifts to the members of the media family in Bauchi State. And I will not take much time. I will just go through to the list, and so that our listeners outside will understand that this kind gesture has been extended to us as the media family, and I want to assure His Excellency that journalists in Bauchi State will continue to partner and collaborate with his government to propagate all the laudable policies and programs of his administration. Because he, as a one of us, he is actually doing us proud. He has made us proud. He has not disappointed us as a journalist. He has performed excellently well, beyond our even comprehension. So as he always said, that he has exceeded his own expectation. So he has exceeded the expectation of journalists too. We want to appreciate him. We want to thank him for making us proud at once of us as a journalist. And it is our prayer that the sky shall always be his limit. And I want to assure him that journalists in Bauchi State and all other groups, Kaura singers, Kaura rapid response team, the social media groups, the NUJ, the Correspondence Chapel, and the Government House Press Group will continue to reciprocate his gesture and partner with his government so that together we can champion the cause of the downtrodden. The Kaura singers, wato kungiyar mawaka kenan, they will go with one big bull and the sum of 1 million naira. Other social media groups will also go to one big bull and 1 million naira. Kaura rapid response, Kaura rapid response and Kare Muraduko, they will go with one bull, big bull and 1 million naira. Members of the Correspondence Chapel, they will go with one big bull. And members of the Correspondence Chapel, they are always as you are aware, they are part and parcel of the Government House press crew. They are always with us. Whenever we are having program at the Government House, be it outside or inside the Government House, they are always with us. His Excellency said that the 26 of them, yeah, 28 of them, they are 28 in number. Each one of them will go with 50,000 naira. If you calculate, it's about 1.8 million. So members of the government, correspondent chapter will go 1.8 million naira. Government House press crew too, they will go with one big bull and 50,000 naira too. Each they are about 20 in number. So if you calculate, it's about a million naira. We have media chief executives. Media chief executives, they are about 15 in number. All of them will go with 100,000 naira for them to purchase RAM. Then we have senior journalists. Senior journalists, they are about 20 in number. They will go with about 1 million naira. We have other unions that will go with, some will go with 100, some 50. We have other associations like Ratau, NUJ, Correspondent, NIPR, Nawoj. They also, SWAN, they also have talking of 100,000 naira as Salah gift. All in all, His Excellency has given out 6 big bulls as Salah gift and the sum of 12,700,000 naira as cash gift. So if you compare all in all, the total of 15,800,000 naira has been expanded to the entire media family in Bauchi State. So I'm doing this for transparency. Message have been given to us, and you should bear me witness that I have delivered this message on behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Bauchi State. We want to thank you most sincerely for the tremendous support that you have been giving to the government of Bala Mohammed. And I want to urge you to please continue in the same spirit. Kaura is working, Bauchi is working, and Nigerians are watching. Inshallah, the sky shall always be the limit of our principal, of our mentor. We want to thank him for all the support.
Three newly completed model schools, Kobi Ibrahim Bako and Sheikh Dahir Usman Bauchi, have been formally handed over to the state government by project consultant surveyor Kabiru Bello. Residents of the area expressed gratitude to the governor for easing the burden of long school commute and investing in quality education.
Gaskiya mun samu ci gaba sosai da sosai sabila da iyayen yara za su huta gurin kai yaran su makaranta tun daga makaranta nan kurkusa kuma makaranta ne wanda kowa da kowa insha Allah. Gaskiya muna mika godiyar mu na ban girma ga gwamnatin Bala Muhammad Bauchi. An ga aiki kuma mun gode. Wannan ba karamin ci gaba bane mu wannan unguwa namu na Kobi.
Ahead of Eid al-Adha, the Bauchi State Government, through the Ministry of Humanitarian and Disaster Management, distributed over 100 bulls and rams to civil servants across the state. The initiative, led by Governor Bala Mohammed, aims to support workers and ease their celebration.
I am here to acknowledge the receipt of the delivery of 30 cows and 70 rams donated to civil servants to celebrate the 2025 Eid al-Kabir Salah. Without saying much, I would like to acknowledge and express the gratitude of the civil servant in the states. And apart from that, I would like to also, emphasize our commitment, we civil servants, to continue to support this government, more especially as His Excellency always takes the affairs and matters of civil servants as a priority. So we really thank His Excellency for this gesture, and we hope that Almighty Allah will continue to protect him.
As farming season begins, the Bauchi fertilizer blending plant is operating at full capacity to ensure timely distribution to farmers. During an inspection tour, the Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Ilyasu Aliyu Jito, commended the governor for revitalizing the facility, calling it a strategic move to strengthen food security and rural development. He was joined by Barrister Kefas Musa Magaji, chairman of the Fertilizer Blended Company, who praised the administration's focus on agricultural reform.
We want to also thank His Excellency for the confidence he has reposed on us to vest the responsibility of providing fertilizer for our teeming farmers in the 2025 farming season. His Excellency has graciously, like the Commissioner said, provided money for us to renovate the machines, which we actually did. And he also provided money for us to produce fertilizer for 2025, which has commenced in earnest. Everyone that has gone into the production room will see not just the quantity of products produced, but the quality of the fertilizer we are producing. Now, yes, from yesterday, day before yesterday, and some few days back, we had a lot of complaints that there is fake fertilizer in town. Well, personally, I felt angry, and I asked myself, why should they not fake another fertilizer, but Bauchi fertilizer? But as I pondered over it, I realized it is what is good that people would want to fake. What is not good enough, nobody will bother to fake it. It is because our product has gone into the market. And people are confident as to what we can produce. And that is why they are now faking our products. But one thing I want to assure the good people of Bauchi State and beyond is that we have taken enough measures to ensure that our fertilizer does not fall into wrong hands. Like the Commissioner said, he has directed us to issue a press statement. By the nature of our mandate, we only produce fertilizer. We direct thereafter the fertilizer to BASAC, who in turn distribute or sell the same to the public. In our press statement, we've urged the good people of Bauchi State, if they want to buy good fertilizer, let them go to BASAC. Anybody that goes to the market to buy fertilizer, we are not guaranteeing what they are to buy. But when you go to BASAC, I assure you, you will get the best of our products and you will not regret what you are buying from us. One thing I have learned is that the Excellency is someone who goes for quality product. And that was why when we came in, we said we'll produce quality so that our teeming farmers in Bauchi State would have value for their money. Anyone who goes to BASAC to buy our fertilizer, I guarantee them in Bauchi State, you will have value for your money.
Before now, we asked His Excellency to give us money to renovate the plant, which he did immediately. And then after the renovation, which was well done, we asked him for money for the raw materials, because the raw materials in the store was not sufficient for us to start production. And he graciously approved some amount for us to give his company to purchase raw materials. And as you can see physically, the raw materials are here. The production has started in earnest. So far, so good. I've seen it myself, and I want citizens of Bauchi, especially farmers, to know that yes, that qualitative fertilizer that is coming from Bauchi Blending Company is still coming to them, so that they will be ready. Apart from the fact that it is qualitative, government is using it to subsidize so that farmers will enjoy the subsidy. If you go and buy it somewhere and say you subsidize, you transport it, you do what and what, before you realize the subsidy will not be much. But with our factory here, blending company, the subsidy is going to be very meaningful, and we know the quality, we are controlling the quality of our product. You have seen us went around and up to the control room to see what is happening. And I'm very happy that what is happening in the control room is exactly what is expected of this company. As I said, this company has been known for the high grade fertilizer NPK 2020. And without maintaining this quality, we will not get buyers. Even the buyers will complain. At the point in time, we know that Bauchi Fertilizer Blending Company used to be sold, and other companies will come and purchase and rebrand. But right now, if you are not having that quality, I believe the rebranding of this product will not happen. So we are assuring our Bauchi State farmers and indeed potential buyers that we are still maintaining our quality, we are still maintaining the 50 kg. So let people, farmers, patronize the Bauchi Fertilizer Blending Company produce. So I'm very happy with what I saw. The chairman of this company, I must express my happiness. The governor have done what he's supposed to do, and we are doing what is expected of us. Remain for us to launch the day we are start farming, selling to our farmers. We will start with our farmers first for them to benefit before we start selling it to other farmers that are coming from other regions. But so far, honestly, so I'm very confident because from the day they received money for the purchase of the raw materials, they have produced enough to justify the money given to them. Over 20 trucks have been produced. With that, before we launch, I believe over 200 trucks will be produced. And that will not stop us from producing more, because we are going to produce for the rainy season and the dry season. So I'm very happy with the level of performance of the company in terms of the number of bags that are produced so far.
Muslim faithful in Bauchi gathered in large numbers at the Bauchi Eid ground to celebrate this year's Eid al-Adha, a festival of sacrifice and devotion. The Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Muhammad Awal Jatau, led senior government officials in the prayers, alongside the Emir of Bauchi, Al-Haji Rirwanu Suleiman Adamu. The 2 rakat prayers was led by Imam Bala Ahmad Kankusurwa, followed by the symbolic slaughtering of a ram. In his address, the Deputy Governor emphasized the need for unity, sacrifice and emulation of the virtues of Prophet Ibrahim as the state continues on the path of progress.
I, Jatau Muhammad Awal, wish to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to Almighty Allah and extend our heartfelt facilitation to the people of Bauchi State and indeed people of Nigeria, especially the Muslim Ummah, on this special day, a unique and important day. I wish to also call on all the Muslim Ummah, especially the people of Bauchi State, as we celebrate today's festival. It is something that has to do with the sacrifice, something that has to do with the dedication, something that has to do with the love, perseverance, compassion, faith. I wish to call on the people to see and reflect on the virtues of Prophet Abraham, alayhi salam, to ensure that a sense of selflessness, love to one another is demonstrated both in our speech and action. I wish to call on the people of Bauchi State to use this festival to strengthen the bonds of unity, togetherness, so as to ensure Bauchi State is built by all and sundry, as we do not have any other state but Bauchi. It is with our collective doggedness, unity, and sense of collective responsibility and dedication that we will build it to the highest level of which is expected by every citizen that is responsible. Therefore, we hope and pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will shower his blessings to each and every one of us as we celebrate this Salah, as well as to our various families and homes. May his protection and blessings be with all of us.
Well, that's a wrap on this week's edition of Bauchi in Focus. Join us next time for more updates on governance, development, and leadership in Bauchi State. I am Ibrahim Ismail. Thanks for watching.